What was the other thing we were going to say?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Retired Renovators. This is the YouTube channel that my husband Gary and I have put together to document the restoration of our big brick house in Paducah, Kentucky. And we have started working on the lower front porch, not to be confused with the upper balcony, which we just did. And it's another situation of something we didn't think we had to do until after we had moved into the house, but for a number of reasons we decided we needed to go ahead and rip it out. And so that's, I want to show you the beginning of that process now. All right, let's go. We started noticing some cracks in the front porch and we got curious, and so we banged around a little bit, and surprisingly the porch started coming down pretty easily. You see this big mammoth concrete porch and you think it's solid as all get out, but as we started pounding away on it, we discovered that it's just a little pad, and it had a bunch of rebar and boards under it, and the rebar had really started to rust. So at that point we realized we needed to tear the whole thing down and figure out what to do. So the porch looks really solid and the floor looks solid, which we can see that it wasn't. The brick looked pretty solid, and as we decided whether we were going to repair the brick or not, it was frightening when we discovered how loose so much of this brick is. And here you can see we're just basically peeling it off. Some is hard to take off, but it was frighteningly easy. So now we're stuck with this idea of we need to take all the brick down, see what we're left with, and we're going to build a whole different system for fixing the porch. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. Probably enough, right?
Yeah.
Here's a sketch of what we hope the front porch will look like. It's in the first story that we're working on now, taking out the concrete pad, and we'll instead use exotic wood for the decking part. And then we're hoping to repair the pillars and then build a wooden apron skirt around the deck, and we'll also do some other bricking around that. So it's a pretty involved process, but I think it's going to end up looking pretty nice, and it will certainly be solid. So you'll have to stay tuned as you watch our progress on the project that we didn't think we were going to have to do until after we had moved in to the big house. If you could take just a moment and hit the subscribe button, we would really appreciate it. It helps with the Google Analytics, the YouTube Analytics. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and it just lets us know that someone is watching the channel. So we'd really appreciate it if you would do that. Thanks a lot.